Alright, Hazemig here with another desktop show and tell anime figure video. And today's video will be on Mio Akiyama. Uh, More specifically, an alter Mio Akiyama. Um, I've had this figure for like 2 years and I haven't taken it out of the box yet. So I've just got like a lot of figures I gotta get out of the box. And a lot of videos to shoot. But yeah, so this is an alter figure, and I got her from Solaris with another. So this is actually my second Mio figure. I have a Mio swimsuit, a Alpha Max Mio swimsuit figure. I love Mio; it's great, and I got her for 11,847 yen. Woo, it's expensive. It's about $100. Yeah, it's about 100 US dollars, and I had her shipped with the other Mio figure. So um, this is like 2 years ago. I almost had some money. um, so yeah, that's how I got her. And this is a figure made by Alter, so you know it's good stuff here. Alter makes some of the best figures, so I'm really I think I'll be really happy with this one here. All right, so let's start the video. So here we are. We have Mio Akiyama from K-On! Right here. Take a look at the box. There's maybe like a 3/4 window right here, and it kind of goes on to the other side too a little bit. You know what? I would say it would make a good box figure. I think it would make a good box figure. Maybe if you took some of that plastic wrapping out and stuff, it would look good. There's a little holographic sticker here of like a bear. I'm not really sure where that comes from. And then there's a kind of outline of the figure right here. It's pretty cool. And then some musical notes and stuff. Hakugo Tea Time. That's the name of their band. How's it? Hakugo Tea Time. I think that's afternoon tea time is what the English equivalent of that is. And it says Mio Akiyama here, and then bass. She's the bass player, and 1/8 scale pre-painted figure. And it's sculpted by Namakura Toshiaki. Okay, and then you got the Alter logo down here. So nice graphics. All right, let's go check out the side here. So here you got that kind of outline of the figure right here, with kind of like a base outline right here, and then Mio Akiyama base, Hakugo Tea Time again. Pretty much all the same info from the front. Got the K-On! Logo right here. Got a teeny tiny little window slit here, and their Alter logo right there. There's the back of the box. Look at that! Isn't she pretty? So now you get the actual picture of the figure, whole figure of the picture of the figure, and then you got like some musical instruments here. So these are all the instruments that were in their band. If you've never watched K-On! Before, and she plays the bass, which is I think it's this one with the bigger paddle things at the end. And then you kind of got like a big kind of outline there, and then pretty much all the same info from all the other from the front. Okay, and then here we got a half picture of the figure right here, and then more kind of musical notes and hearts and stuff. It's very girly looking cover, and yeah, and it's kind of like everything is kind of like a blue kind of color theme to it on the box. I like the box. I think it would make a good box figure, but I'm not going to keep her in the box. Alright, so let's take a look at the top of the box real quick. So there's a little cutout of a base right there. That's upside down. Okay, it says K-On! There and Alter and all that same info. So definitely, you know, they want you to know that this is a Mio Akiyama. He's the bass player, and it's a 1/8 figure by Alter. Okay. All right, so let's go open her up. Now is the unboxing part. Okay, unboxing. So I believe this is a pre-owned figure because all the tape has been cut, and it looks like it's not, you know, factory tape. That's what I want to say. So here's the inside of the box. Yeah, so the bottom is a blue, and then the background is their musical instruments. Okay, And then I like how they, you know, they cut out, you can see all the way through it, and they even cut the little flap for the box so you can see all the way through it when you close the lid. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the attention to detail with the box. Okay, so that's enough about the box. Let's go get the figure out. Okay, there she is. I can tell you this, she looks very nice. I'm really happy with this one. Let me go get her on there a little bit in the center. Okay, so I'll do a quick 360 of her. I want to look her over real closely, and then we'll begin the scrutinization process, but I don't think there's going to be much to scrutinize. One thing to note is it is a pre-owned figure, so you know, if there's something wrong with it, then... Also, I think this is my first musical figure. Yeah, I think it is. You know what? I have a Haruhi figure. I might do a video on that one too. I have the Haruhi figure when she was singing the God Knows. Okay. Wow, it's cool. It's like she's like jumping up and gonna go strum. Strum the bass. It's so cool. Alright. I'm gonna go look her over. Okay, he's Mega's back, and he was gonna tell you some things that he found. So she's nearly perfect. This is what I would expect out of a altar figure, and it's very nice. So, and the bass looks really nice. Like, Hades Mega doesn't play music or anything, but that looks like a pretty good example of a bass, a scaled down one. All right, so let's start from the bottom, and then we'll work on our way up. So there's the base, and I can tell you now. Oh yeah. Let me, before we get started. There's only one part that's you know, there's only two pieces to this figure. It's the figure itself, which is already fully assembled, and then the base. So you put her on the base right here, and then the other leg is suspended in the air. So I kind of got mixed feelings about that. It looks kind of cool, like she's jumping up and everything. It looks dynamic, you know. But she may be leaner in the future, you know. I might want to get like an eraser or something, you know, a little rubber eraser, and stick it under the foot there, you know, just to give her a little bit of support, because she may start drooping in the future. I don't know. Sometimes these figures with these kind of dynamic poses, they droop over time, but for now, she looks lovely. Okay, she looks cool is what I want to say. All right, so let's go take a look at the base. Very cool base. Actually, I'm going to go change the angle of the camera right here so you guys can see it a little better. Okay, so there's the base. The base is just kind of like, it looks kind of like a CD. It does look like a CD. It looks exactly like a CD. So it's like a CD with the base here, and it says K on there, and Hakugo Tea Time. And it says Mio Akiyama base on the bottom. Very nice. Those of you Mio fans will love this figure. If you're a Mio fan, this is the figure for you. Okay, so let's go look at the shoes. They're kind of like some leather kind of shoes, and they have a tiny little bit of shading on them. It's kind of like, yeah, there is shading. There's shading on like the seams of the feet and stuff. It gets darker down here and then lighter here. Pretty nice. Looks like a real shoe, I'll tell you that. Okay, and then there's this her socks or stockings. Those kind of almost knee-high. They're just socks. Okay, they look good. They're just a plain black. And then we can go look at her thighs, or you know, what they call the AT field, the absolute terror field, right? That's the region between the stockings and the skirt. So there is a little bit of shading on her skin. It's very hard to see in the camera though. There's a little shading around her knees and behind her knees. You can probably see the one behind her knees. Yeah, see, it kind of casts a shadow to it. One thing I did notice is there is like a little scratch right here. So, and that looks like a, I don't think that's like a, that scratch looks like it was from when the figure was constructed. Is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's really hard to see, but yeah, there's a slit right. There's kind of like a cut right here. I don't know, unless Mio slipped and cut her calf, you know, or yeah, cut the calf of her leg, you know. So that's one thing I did notice. That's one kind of flaw. And then you can see the top of her socks here. It's pretty close, pretty perfect. The where the paint and the skin meet, it's almost all in the line. It's a little jaggedy in some places, but very good still. It's $100 figure territory. Okay, so let's first talk about the base. Look at that base. All right. So it looks very nice. I don't know what kind of bass she plays. Does it have any trademarks on it? Yeah, I'm unsure. If you guys know what kind of bass this is it like a Gibson or something? I don't know. I'm not. Hades Omega is not very much in the know about, you know, band instruments and stuff. But you can see the knobs here, and they have the little line to tell you, you know, where the settings are. There's like this is the pickup, I believe, and it has strings. Very nice. They're kind of like plastic strings though. That's okay. They still look like it's got strings. So, and then they're not. And she's actually holding on the springs too, on the strings. And then the paint on the guitar looks. I mean the bass looks very nice. All the lines are nice and straight, and you can see the kind of like where the screws and stuff are. Very good detail there. And then like you can see how like the paint it's got a gradient to it. It gets lighter and then darker at the edges. And then you can see the little dots on the neck here. And then there's the head right here. And then you got the tuning knobs. Very nice. Let me go lower the camera, see a little bit. Very nice. And the paint makes it does look like it's made out of metal and stuff. So the paint is very good. Also, even I don't know if this might be made out of wood. I think it is made out of wood. I'm not sure. But like it's got wood grains in it and stuff. Very nice. I think Hades Omega just bought this figure kind of on a whim, and then I got it now, and I'm just blown away by the detail in it. So you can even see behind it. There's a little Axis kind of cover right here. Very nice. I'm very happy with how they put that instrument there. It like literally, it almost looks like, you know, a small model of a real bass. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna take a look at her uniform. Very nice. It's kind of like she's kind of got like a dark blue, like a navy blue blazer, and a kind of lighter blue skirt right there. The skirt does have some kind of shading in it. Very nice. Nicely painted. It's got like, you know, you can see the pleats and everything and fold. It's very, very dynamic figure. The dude that sculpted this, the guy that was on the front of the box, good job, sir. Good job. And then you can see the button there. The button's like a gold right there, and then you got like her little bow tie here. Very nice. Yeah, look at that. Wow, yeah, I know. When you just kind of look at it, but you look at it really close. That's really hard to make right there. It's just kind of like suspended in the air. You know, and you can't see any kind of glue on the figure anywhere. It's beautiful. And then you see the more gold buttons here, and then there's like kind of like a pleat here on the side of her jacket. Not much shading on the jacket. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, and then her hair. We'll take a look at her hair real quick. There's that jet black, you know, Mio Akiyama hair. That straight hair. All one color. One thing I did notice is there's the big line right here from when they assembled the hair. So It doesn't look very realistic, is all I'm gonna say. But you know, sometimes you gotta have it. And there's her face. She's got this big smiley face, big eyes, with her mouth open. Kind of hard to see with the camera, but yeah, her mouth is like kind of like a pink color. Yeah, so there we go. And then we'll take a look at her hands real quick. Her hands are actually holding the strings also. Okay. You can also see she has like an undershirt too. You can see her undershirt peeking out of her jacket right there. Oh man, the detail is just so good on this. I'm telling you, there's just so much stuff for Hades Omega to talk about. There's a strap for the instrument right here. There's a little buckle right here to adjust it. Very nice. Does it actually go around her back? Yeah, it does. Yeah, you know, definitely it took a long time and a lot of attention to detail to assemble this figure. It is very nice. I'm very happy with this figure. Okay, so there we go. I think that's all Hades Omega's got to say. But yeah, I'm very happy with this figure. I think I just kind of bought it on a whim, sort of. You know what it was? I think I wanted a Mio figure, and I wanted a swimsuit figure, and then I saw this, and I bought it with the other one. And I guess I just had a lot of money at the time. That's what I can say, because it was like it's $100 figure. So all I can say is, if you're a Mio Akiyama fan, you know this is a great figure to honor your waifu. She's a great plastic waifu. Alright, so thanks for watching. I'm going to get some 360s and close-ups, and then that'll be the end of the video. Alright, here's my out.